And now I'd like to introduce you to our auctioneer for the evening, Christie's Global President, Jussi Buchanan.
Welcome everyone. Welcome to the home of auctioneering. You're in the cell which has witnessed many extraordinary sales, but none more extraordinary than the great philanthropic and charitable sales that we have organized over 250 years. And tonight is a very special night. It's a night when we celebrate 60 years of James Bond. It's a night when we'll be selling many historic items relating to the enthralling books written by Ian Fleming, and celebrating the great films made by Eon. It's a night when together we celebrate the tremendous work of Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson, who are both here in the sale room, ladies and gentlemen, up front. A round of applause, please. But just as important, welcome to all of you here in a packed sale room in London. As I say, the home of auctioneering here at Christie's, and welcome to all of our guests and collectors following on Christie's Live around the world. Welcome to you all. Tonight will be a wonderful night, and thank you to everybody here on this side of the room for organizing tonight's sale and for helping with this great project. As if you need reminding, the whole proceeds of tonight's sale will go to charity. Not to one charity, but indeed 30 incredibly worthy charities who will benefit from our auction and from your bidding tonight. So in true Bond style, please don't hold back. Please don't hold back. These charities have been chosen by Barbara, Michael, and many of the key actors who have appeared in Bond films over the years who are up front here. And you will be able to buy great things in the knowledge that wonderful charities will benefit from every single bid you make, whether you're the buyer or the underbidder. I'm very pleased to be auctioneering tonight. I've been here for quite a number of years and taken some great sales, but thank you to all at Eon for what will be our fourth collaboration for charity, and particularly to Nicolette Tompkinson, seated here in the room, for asking me to support tonight's event, and to Hugh Edmeades, who's taken many of the sales over the years, who's joining us as well in the angle of the room just here. We're going to have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with lot number one, which is the clapperboard, which I think is going to be brought in by Peter. Welcome. Here is, ladies and gentlemen. I should give my book to Nick so that he can follow what on earth I'm doing. Here it is, the signed clapperboard being sold on behalf of Médecins Sans Frontières. And Michael, would you like to say a few words about this particular object? Could we get a microphone across to Michael? Here it comes. Thank you, Michael.
No, it's signed by an enormous number of people. Some people that, Linus, the DP, is almost impossible to get his signature. In fact, I think I'll be bidding on it. Yeah.
Well done. Short and sweet. So just to help Michael out there, Barbara has also signed it. Kerry Fukunaga, Daniel Craig, Lashana Lynch, Leah Seydoux, Anna de Almas, David Denchik, Dali Ben Salah, Naomi Harris, Linus Sundgren, I could go on, Billy Magnuson, Hans Zimmer, Billie Eilish, 2 Billies, and last but not least, Phineas O'Connell. Many of them here tonight in the front row, so welcome to you all. Peter, thank you so much. We start the bidding at 3.5, at 3,500, 4,000, 4,500, 5,000 up front, 5,500, 6,000 is bid. 6,500, 7,000 is bid. 7,500 I have, at 7,500 already. 7,500, 8,000 is bid. Come on, Michael. 8,005 in the front row against you. 9,000 to Michael, at £9,000, 9,000. At 9,000, 9,500. I have 10,000, at 10,000 with the commission. Commission bid at 10,000. Give me 11, one of you, come on. At 10,000, against you both up front. The cameras are on. 11,000, the gentleman, panel 66, ladies and gentlemen, up front. Against you on Christie's Live, 11,000 is here. Come back in on Christie's Live. I saw it flash. 12,000, the internet bidder, paddle 3182, well done. The red bid at 12,000, in the ether. 13,000 up front, the gentleman's bid in the first row. Not yours, Michael, you're out now, 13,000. Give me one more. 14,000 online against you. You're too slow. 14,000, give me 15. I'm going over to my friend here. 15, sir? You sure? 14 I have. At 14,000. Gets the phones. Guy, are you bidding? Or are you just looking handsome? 14,000, not yours. It's online. Christie's Live has it. The first bid, that's the new world we're in. The bid is on the internet and it's selling. Sumiko, here she is. My Japanese colleague at 15, not yours online. It's against you both online. The bid is here live at Christie's HQ. 15,000 is here. Sumiko on the phone. We've had 10 different bidders. 16,000 back to the Christie's Live bidder. Yours it is, paddle 3182, 16,000. 17,000. Peter, you coming in? 17,000, not yours up front. 18,000, we're going on. Not yours here at 18,000. Lot number one at 18,000. A murmur in the room at 18,000. It's not too late. It's not done. Lady with your hand up there, are you taking a camera shot or are you bidding? 18,000 online. Dangerous thing to do in a sale room. 18,000, not the lady's bid at the center there. 18,000 is the bid. Welcome, new place. 19,000, you've dressed well, sir. Thank you. Marvelous suit and black tie there. 19,000, gentlemen. 20,000 against you, sir. 22,000 is bid. 24 would be next. 22, the gentleman's bid in the black tie, center left at 22,000. You bidding, madam? 22,000. It's with you still, sir. Not yours, Sumiko. I'm just waiting for the online bidder. 22,000, not yours, Sumiko, not yours, madam. Here it is, the bid. And against you in the front row, so one more. Now's your chance. It's not done yet. 5, 4, 3, go. 22,000 is here. Not yours, Michael. You're definitely out. Barbara, are you happy with that? Very. Barbara's happy. It's being sold. 22,000. Marvelous. And your paddle number, sir, was? Could I see your paddle? 169. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we move to lot number 2. Here it comes. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Being shown here. This, of course, ladies and gentlemen, and on the phones. Shh. The descriptive is very important of each of these objects. Here we have Primo's bionic eyeball, the bionic eye that allowed Blofeld to mastermind his bid to rule the world from Belmarsh prison. I can think of better places to be. Through the character of Primo, or Cyclops, as David Craig referred to him, and the actor himself is here, sir. Thank you so much. Dali Mensala joins us later. Does the eye fit? Are you seeing eye to eye with this? Do you miss it? A little bit, right? Well, now's your chance to buy it back. Blofeld said, I can't do Blofeld's accent, but I'll try it. I see you from my little eye, and my little eye says, hi. Now see, now we emerge from the shadows as gods on Mount Olympus. Here's to the end of our pariah, Bond. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts, better known by us all as BAFTA, will be the benefactor from this lot, so go strong. For all of you that are in the acting community, they serve an incredibly important purpose in Britain, the home of film, may I say that? Excuse me, Barbara and Michael. Here we go. And I can start the bidding here at 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500. Who could give me 4? 3,500, I have 4. 4,000 is bid. Against you in Pennsylvania, give me 4,500. 4,002 in Pennsylvania, I'll take it. 4,500 with me. At 4,500, back to the bidder in London. 4,800 to Pennsylvania. 5,000 to my bidder. 5,500, gentleman's bid, paddle 38. 6,000 is mine. At 6,000, give me one more. Ontario takes it at 6,500. Paddle 38 takes it at 7,000 for the eye. At 7,500, back to Ontario, Canada. Against the American bidder, London has it now at 8,000. Georgia, it's against you. 8,000 to London. Against you, Canada has it 8,500. London has it 9,000. Is Bond an international player or what? Look at that. Canada, America, Canada has it at 9,500. The telephones want to come in, but they're very slow. You wouldn't believe that we pay these people. 9,500, 10,000 to Cardiff. Wales joins us. Card team, 11,000 to the pros. 11,000 is here. At 11,000, 12,000 to London. And to the room, 13,000, 14,000 to the room, 15,000 North Carolina, 16,000 to the room. 16,000, paddle 38 definitely wants it. He's here to buy it. 17,000 is here, 18,000 is here. 18,000 to the room, 18,000. You have it, so don't bid against yourself. I know it's for charity. I mean, I could run you up. 1,800,000 is a gentleman's bid. No, 18,000 is yours, sir. 19,000 is here. 20,000 is here. Come back to you, Patrick. 20 I have. I'm going to focus on my friend in the room. 20,000, 22, 24. 24. Charlotte, do you want 26? 24 I have. Gentleman's bid. Come on. You're out. Come on. Yeah. Is that a bid, sir? Cardiff takes it at 26. Go Wales. 28 to London. 28. We're watching you in Cardiff. And Ontario. 28 I have against you in Canada, against you in Cardiff. The bid is here at HQ London. 28,000. Hugh, are you coming in? Hugh Edme's having a quick look there, looking to help me with my bidding. 28,000 is in the room. Charlotte, you're out. Ontario are out. Canada and Wales are out. Are we all done? Last chance. Patrick, I love that. Patrick Sage, is he going to knock you out at 32, sir? 35 will be next. 35, no hesitation. Boo. 35, it's all for charity. Come on, 003, come on. Are you out? Thank you for the extra bid. 35,000 to the room then. My friend in the sale room at 35,000. Thank you all for your underbids. There are a lot of you. But I've not sold it. 35, all done, last chance. You have it, sir, 35. Darley, what do you feel about that? Are you happy with the gentleman there, centre right? With a name like Darley, you belong here. You know that at Christie's. Your second name's not Salvador by any chance, is it? No. Brilliant. Well done. So that's lot number 2. It could be a long night, but it's fun, isn't it? Come on, let's go. Lot number 3, for those of you that are timekeeping, is the extraordinary Omega Seamaster. Here it is, showing here. This is being sold for Time's Up UK, and here it is, the 007 edition titanium automatic military-style wristwatch worn by Daniel Craig with the coaxial master chronometer function to 300 meters or 1,000 feet for those of you that free dive. And I've got 3 bids in the book, and they're quite high. Is anybody here to bid for this? Gentleman there, paddle 30. Do you want me to take your bids first? Get you in the game. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I have 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, 120. Don't surrender. Spectre never surrenders. 130. Gentlemen, sir, are you coming in as well? 130 is here. And there's a pause. 130. Anybody else? At 130,000. 140,000. 150,000. That was a surprise. Oh, yeah. This is Adrian Hume-Sayer, who's in charge of the sale, and I'm going to outbid him. Watch this. 150. 160. It's looking a bit difficult. I'll look away. Sumiko, help me out. Adrian's done an amazing job, but he's not going to get this. 170 to my bidder. 170 is my bid, ladies. I'm selling it.
Is that a yes, sir? Yes, sir.
All right. 180. I'm out. You have it. We'll have a chat about that tomorrow morning. At 180, here it is with Adrian at 180,000 and selling on my left. Fantastic job that Adrian's done with this sale with many other people here at Christie's. Here it is at 180,000 for the Seamaster diver. Are you happy with that, Barbara? Happy with that. It's at 180. Are we all done? Last chance. The gentleman there, sir, are you sure you're out? 180. And the gentleman at the far left, thank you so much for your bid behind Gerard there. Are you sure you're out? 180 is the bid. Adrian has it. Now's your chance. David? Nick? 180 is the bid. So here we go, lot number 4, which will benefit the NSPCC, a charity very close to my heart. No Time to Die, the sheet music, the signed copy by Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell, thank you to them. And also the sheet music signed by Hans Zimmer, Steve Mazzaro, and Johnny Marr. Here we go, this is it, lot number 4. Bid generously, everything goes to charity, ladies and gentlemen. I can start at 3, 5, 4,000, 4,500. I can sell at 5,000, it's my bid at £5,000. £5,000, Mr. Bond. 5-5 in Spain this time. Welcome in Spain. What a global concept Bond has been. 6,000 to London, front row. 7,000 to me. 8,000 to you. 9,000 to me. 10,000 to you. 10-5. 11, 12 to me. I'm playing poker with you here. I'm out. Damn it, didn't work. 13,000. Well done for staying in there. 13,000. Gentleman's bid up front. Selling then against the commission bid in the book at £13,000. 13,000. Mr. Bond? You're definitely out at 13,000 on my right. Not yours, sir. 13,000 up front. The gentleman who bid earlier and wasn't successful. But at the moment, he's going to buy it at 13,000. 14 in the Wirral. Oops, that was, we went a bit early there. Punching the air celebration, 14. You have to go 15 now, I think. 15,000 against you in the Wirral at 15,000. Would you like 16? The bid is in the front row at Christie's. Not yours at the moment. Would you like one more? Or on the telephones here. A pause, a silence descends. At 15,000 is here in the room. Have to hurry you. All done. Now you can go crazy. Brilliant, well done. Paddle 76 is your number. And so we move to the 5 silk bow ties worn by Daniel Craig as James Bond, each signed by him. Casino Royale 2006, Quantum of Solace 2008, Skyfall 2012, my favorite film, Spectre 2015, and No Time to Die 2021. Thank you to Daniel, thank you to Eon, and all proceeds go to UNICEF on these ones. So, where should we open this? Again, I've got a lot of interest here, team. Where should we start, Nick?
Why don't you go at 8,000?
8,000, I'll start at 4. 4,000, 4,005, 5,000, 5,500, 6,000, 6,500, 7,000. At 7,000, see how that works? 7,000. 8,000 is bid. At 8,000, 8,000, 9,000 with me. 9,000 with me, who'll give me 10? 10,000, thank you. 11,000 with me. 12,000 another place. 13,000 with me. 14,000 is bid. 14,500, 15,000 with me. Against you in Canada, against you in the sale room, the bid is at 15. 16, the latest bid, far right. Still here in London against you in Canada. 17 in North Carolina. It's Ontario has it at 17,000. Madam? One more? 18 just ahead of you. The gentleman here in black tie, 18,000 is yours. 19,000 back to Ontario. 20 to the Wirral, just ahead of you. Don't hesitate, it's always a danger. 22 in Canada. 24 is next, 24 is bid, paddle 173, well done. 24,000, 26,000 to Canada. 28,000 to London. At 28,000, 30,000 in Canada. New place, 32. Don't hesitate, jump in. 32 is a gentleman's bid here. 35, sir, would be next. 32 I have. 32 in the fifth row, smiling, the gentlemen together there at 32,000, 35,000, 38 is next. 35 I have, 38 would be yours. 38,000 to paddle number 5. My Danish friend has it at 38. 40? 40,000. You sure? I've got my bionic eye in place. Sure? It's a 40, isn't it, just to be clear?
40 online.
40 online to the Wirral. 42 will be next, one of you. Against you in the sale room. Again, the silence descends. 42,000. 42 is here. In the sale room, gentleman's bid, do keep up on the, thank you, 42,000. Gentleman's bid here, 42. Against you in the Wirral. Against you on the right here. Are we all done? Fair warning, here it is at £42,000. The bow ties are selling here. Daniel Craig's bow ties at 42,000. They are sold at 42,000. Well done. You stayed in there, didn't you? You got the rhythm of it, and then you thought, I'm going to pause, and then bang, kill. Excellent, well done, sniper. Lot number 6, No Time to Die once again. This time the beneficiaries will be the National Youth Theatre. This is Daniel Craig's 007 Tom Ford single-breasted dinner's jacket and trousers. But also this will be the Crockett & Jones shoes that he wore, but also, very importantly, a made-to-measure suit by Tom Ford. Female or male? Whatever you'd like. But Tom has agreed to make sure that you have the suit of your dreams. Here we go. And I have good interest here at 15,000, 20,000, 25,000 already. At 25,000. At 25,000, 26,000 in North Carolina. 26,000 is the bid, and I'm 28,000 in the UK. 30,000 with me. At 30,000. 30,000 is the bid against you both. 30,000, you coming in? 32,000 in North Carolina. 35,000 with me. Mary-Louise, not yours. 38,000 is yours. Against you in the UAE. 40,000 is back to me. At 40,000. Against you in the UAE. At 40,000. 42,000. 45,000. Give me 50. Give me 50. 48,000. 50 with me. 50,000 with the commission bid for the Tom Ford suit, Daniel Craig suit. I'll take 52. I have 55 already. 55 is with me. I take 58 to break the bid. At 55 is the commission here. At 55,000. 58 could do it. Yours it is. You've beaten the commission. It's yours at 58, not yours, Sumi. Mary-Louise has it at 58,000. 60 could take it. 60,000 with Sumiko. 60,000 with Sumiko Roberts at 60,000. 65 is bid. Still going on, ladies and gentlemen, at 65,000 for the Tom Ford. No? Thank you, Sumiko. Thank you, Mary-Louise. You have it at the moment. Anybody else coming in now? Against you in the UAE, if you'd like to come back in at £65,000 and selling here to Mary-Louise's bidder at 65,000. Are we all done here? All done. Last chance. Sold at 65, 827. And so we come to the sensational Aston Martin DB5 replica stunt car. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. A 3.2-litre straight six-cylinder, six-speed manual. We got Chris, the stuntman. Chris, please do stand up. Our special effects man. Here it is. You might think this chap's some ordinary Joe, but he's not. He's the special effects supervisor on these films, and he's the man that understands more about stunts and driving at 4,000 miles an hour than anybody else. Give us three things that make this stunt car special. Just three things. What would they be?
Well, it's an iconic car in an iconic franchise with a unique set of features on it that will never, ever be seen on ever again. There are only two of them in the country or in the world. One of them is up for sale today. The other will never be sold. But I'd just like to say that there are specific seats in this room that are rigged to drop you into a tank of sharks if I'm not happy with your bids. And internet bidders, you won't escape either. So good luck to you all.
So Chris, before you go, how quick is this car, 0 to 60, if you're driving it around the streets?
It's about 1.3 seconds.
1.3 seconds. Thank you so much. And for those of you that drive in London traffic, apart from it being quick as you sort of emerge off the roundabout, do bear in mind that there are a pair of submachine guns up front there, which help you through any rush hour traffic or scrapes with Spectre. So watch out for the machine guns. Do bear in mind it's not a road car. For those of you who do want to take it for a spin, you need an airfield and somebody like Chris probably to take you around the circuit. And you're probably very happy to do that, Chris, aren't you? Here we go. Where do we start this? At £1 million, at 1 million, at 1,100,000, at 1,100,000, at 1,100,000, looking for 1,200,000, at 1,100,000, at 1,100,000, at 1,100,000, 1,200,000, at 1,200,000 on Christie's Live, at 1,200,000, 1,300,000 is here, at 1,300,000. Not yours now, at 1,300,000 against you online, at 1,300,000, 1,400,000 now. Mary Louise, jump in at 1,400,000, 1,400,000 against you on Christie's Live, against you here, Mary Louise, at 1,400,000. Guy, are you jumping in? Pausing. At 1,400,000, 1,500,000 is bid. Here's your chance. At 1,500,000.
Got that sharp button in my hands.
1,500,000 and selling on my right. Not yours against your bid on Christie's Live. Do jump in. You could have it at 1,500,000 up front here. At 1,500,000. 1,600,000. You probably heard it at the very back of the room. It's Sumiko once again. 1,600,000 for the DB5. 1,700,000. You heard it once again. Do call them. Who needs an auctioneer? 1,700,000 with Mary Louise. $1,700,000 with Mary Louise. Against you, Sumiko. Do come back in online at 1,700,000. Fair warning then. 1,800,000 is bid. In the sale room. Paddle number 5 has it. $1,900,000, sir. You won't see another. 1,900,000. Every penny goes to charity. It's the Prince's Trust that will benefit, and the charities supporting the Special Forces. And, of course, the intelligence services. Makes perfect sense. You're sponsoring Mr. Bond. Keep his services alive. That was narrow scrape, wasn't it? I thought they were going to close down his team at one stage during that movie. 1-9. Have I given you enough time to consider, sir? Give me 50. Fabulous thing. It's 1-9. I take 1-9.50. We've come a long way. If you'd like it. I don't want to pressure you. 1-9.50. £2 million is bid with my colleague at £2 million. Sante. One more? Skull? Are we out? Yes. 2,100,000. 2.2 is next. 2,200,000. And 50. £2,250,000 is the bid for the DB5. 2,300,000. It's lucky she's not here. 2,300,000 is the bid. Save your money for the next one. Are you sure, sir? Last chance. The gavel is up. I'm selling it. I can only sell it once, and I don't think it'll come on the market ever again. It's a 2-3. Mary-Louise's client has it, and 50. $2.4. This time, that's fair enough. At 2,400,000, Mary-Louise's bidder has it. It's against you in the UAE if you want to come back in. Last chance, the cameras are up. It's not quite gone. It is now. Sold to you, 827. Every auction needs a great underbidder. Thank you. Lot number 8 is the Alexandra ground worn by the beautiful Ana de Armas as Paloma. You'll all remember she takes on Spectre's agents in Cuba. And there's that wonderful moment when she tells Bond that she's had 3 weeks training. And then she takes them all on. Paloma power. Look at that. Scary as hell. Fantastic. So here we go. I've again got a lot of commission bids in the book. Beautiful dress, along with various other things that belong in her outfit. There's a Jimmy Choo clutch bag. There's the Aquazzura sandals. The velvet ammunition garter. Very useful. And, thank you so much to the team for putting this together. One of the best scenes of the whole movie, in my opinion. Fabulous. 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000. I have 12,000 for the dress. 13,000. Mr. Bond, of course. 14,000. 15,000, 16,000. 17,000, 18,000 is bid. Don't give up. 19,000, 20 is bid. One more? In that case, it's 25. 30 is with me. I've got you. Never say one more to an auctioneer, ever. 30,000 is my bid. It's the commission at 30. Who'll give me 35? I have 30. At £30,000 to the commission bid. Against you, sir. The next bid is 35. At 30,000. Are you coming in on the phones? 30,000 is bid. I have it. Not at 32, it's at 30. If you'd just like to correct the screen, thank you. 30,000 is my bid. At 30,000. Anybody else in the sale room for the dress? Wonderful thing. It's selling here to the commission bidder at £30,000. Sold at 30. Once again, Mr. Bond, thank you for your bids. Lot number 9. Again, this time it's the incredible Land Rover. This is one of the 110 stunt cars, rather. And this car, by the way, is numbered 007. I'm not sure if it's the 7th one off the production line. Does somebody from Land Rover know exactly what the scoop is? Yes? It's the 7th one off the production line, numbered 007. Beautiful. We like that sort of thing. And the British Red Cross it will be the beneficiary from the sale of this stunt car. And I can start nice and low, 110, 120, 130, at 130, 140, at £140,000. At 140,000, looking for 150. At 140,000, not yours on the right here, 150 is bid. Christie's Live has it. A powerful tool in this day and age. At 150, your bid it is at 150,000. Will somebody give me 160? At 150,000 for the Stunt Land Rover. At 150,000, selling then at 150. Thank you for your bid. Here it is at 150. Sold at 150. And the panel number is 3006. Thank you so much, Nick. And so we go to a very intimate and wonderful group of photographs which various very significant people took during the filming. Some of them are scrolling through, you'll see. There's Daniel and his boss. Daniel in the DB5. And these photographs are taken by Michael up front here. They're taken by Daniel Craig. They're taken by Greg Williams and Nicola Dove. So a few words on these. We're going to get a microphone across to you. Here it comes. Here we go.
I want to say that there's only 2 of these were made for, well, one is made for the archive and one was made for sale here. So this is the only editions ever going to be sold of these 26. 4 more were given, 1 each to the makers.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And all of the... Thank you. I'm not sure you missed your vocation, but you're a pretty good photographer. There are 24 photographs in here, plus then 1 contact sheet, which, actually 25, excuse me, plus 1 contact sheet which has all of them on it, just to explain the descriptive here. And I have a huge amount of interest, so thank you so much for sharing these shots, and all of the funds will go to the John Hopkins Medical Research Centre, I think it's called actually officially. We've sold many things actually at Christie's for John Hopkins in the past. I've sold in New York for John Hopkins, a wonderful, wonderful medical concern. So here we go. I have 4,000, 6,000, 8,000. I have 10 in the book. £10,000 for the photographs. It's selling to my bidder at the moment at 10,000. Carolina, 11,000, 12,000 to me. 13,000 in the room, 14,000 to me. 14,000, 15,000 back to the sale room. 15,000 against you in the UAE. 16,000 to the UAE. 17,000 is here. 17,000 for the photographs. 18,000 to the UAE. 18,000, 20,000 is now with me. 22,000 in the sale room. Against you in New Jersey. 22,000 is here. 25,000 is with me ahead of you at 25. 25,000, give me 28, somebody. 25,000 is bid at 25,000. Patrick? 28,000, 30,000. 30,000 against you both. 30,000 is the bid at 30,000. Almost flashed up there. 32 I have. That's not quite right. 30 is with me. If you want 32, you have it online, but at the moment I have it at 30, just to be clear. My bid at 30,000. Could you correct the bids? Thank you. 30,000 is my bid in the room. 30,000 is mine at 30,000 against you both. 32 now in New Jersey. Thank you very much. It's 32 in New Jersey. 35 back to the London bidder at 35,000. Try 38. 38 could take it. At 35,000 is my bid against you, Sumiko, and against you online. 38,000 in New Jersey. You have the photos? 40. 40,000 back to Sumiko. Against the American bidder. Here we have it in Europe at 40,000. 42,000, a new bidder in the sale room. Welcome, sir. 42,000, Sumiko's out. Gentleman has it at 42,000. You have it, sir? At 42,000 for the set of important photographs from behind the scenes of the movie. Here it is at 42,000 against you, New Jersey. The cameras are up. You have it, sir. 45 just in time. Don't be too upset. I haven't sold it yet. 48,000. Back to the gentleman here at 48. 50,000 in New Jersey.
55.
I love that. 55. A man of purpose. 55. 60 would be next, either in New Jersey or here seated. 55 in the doorway, where all the professionals bid from and have done for 250 years. The gentleman has it. And it's true. 55, sir. It's an intimidating spot. Everybody can see you. And it's yours at 55. Don't let it. 60. There we go. Oh, come on. 60,000. Would everybody like this gentleman to bid one more? 65. Yours it is, sir, at 65. 70. Madam, would you like him to bid one more? You just got here? Relax, we'll find you a seat. Put your feet up. We've got all the time in the world. It's 70,000, the gentleman's bid here, 75, and you could both take these home. And you sure? Thank you for being good fun. At 70,000, the paddle is up, the gentleman wants them. You've said thank you. Here it goes, at £70,000. You have it, well done. And well done to you. 174. Thank you for joining us. Never too late. Whoa. So here we go with the Aston Martin V8. What a beautiful car this is. And the UN Refugee Agency Ambassador, Kate Blanchett, is joining us, ladies and gentlemen. So please, Kate, over to you.
When I heard about Eon Productions working with Christie's on this amazing James Bond 60th anniversary charity sale, I really wanted to send a personal message of support. In my role as a Global Goodwill Ambassador for UNHCR, the United Nations Refugee Agency, I was over the moon to learn that we had been chosen as the beneficiary of the proceeds from the incredible 1981 Aston Martin V8 from No Time to Die. So I would like to encourage everyone to dig deep, deep, deep and bid for this V8, and indeed for all of the wonderful items, in the knowledge that the proceeds will do so much good for so many people in need. Thank you in advance for your generosity, and of course my personal thanks to Barbara Broccoli and Michael Wilson for their incredible generosity in making tonight's event even possible. And I'm so sorry I can't be there. I know it's going to be an incredible, huge fundraiser of an evening. Thanks.
What a lovely person, Kate Blanchett. I saw so many smiles on everybody's faces as she was speaking. Absolutely wonderful, tremendous. So here we have it, the quintessential James Bond car. It first appeared, I believe, in Living Daylights. Is that right, gentlemen? I think it is. Living Daylights, here it is, Tim Dalton's car originally, the V8. It was Britain's first supercar. It was the fastest car in the world, fastest saloon car in the world when it was produced. An absolutely Remarkable piece of kit. 1981 this car was registered. And of course you have the moment in the film when Daniel Craig pulls the dust cover off the car, and there it is, gleaming. Beautiful. And it's in incredible condition, this car, for those of you that haven't viewed it. Sensationally kept. So here we go. 300, 350, at 350,000. Who will offer me 400,000? Patrick Sage at 400,000 and selling at 400,000. The V8 at 400,000. The V8 Aston Martin is here on my right. 450,000, 500,000, no hesitation. Back to Patrick at 500,000. It's running here at 500,000. Patrick has it at 500,000 pounds. The V8 at 500,000. Amelia, not yours. 500,000 still with Patrick, who bid first at 400, then 50, then 500. Give me one more at 500,000 pounds. You definitely out? At 500,000. Anybody else coming in for the Aston Martin V8? At 500,000, selling here to Patrick. Not yours, Amelia. At 500,000. Are we all done? Looking to the room at 500,000. Against you online on Christie's Live. And you're sure? At 500,000 then. Patrick, you have it at 500,000 pounds. All done. Yours at 500,000. 825 is the number. Thank you so much. So here we come to one of the most extraordinary objects in the sale. I think one of the sort of iconic pieces of Bond villain costumery. Thank you so much. Here it is being shown. This, of course, is Saffin's mask. You can't call it anything else. Saffin's mask, the beginning of the movie, that incredible moment when he appears to chase the young woman who then turns out to be the star of the show. And, this must vie with the platinum teeth retainers of Jaws, or the spike in the toe of Rosa Klebb's shoe, or perhaps even Oddjob's steel top hat. This will be one of the great iconic objects that's immediately associated with James Bond in time's future. So this is being sold to help refugees, which is a pretty pertinent thing for us to be raising money for, the Breaking Barriers charity. So please be generous. The estimate is incredibly low, in my opinion. This is an artwork, a wonderful thing. And of course, you have the whole costume with it, the salopettes, the snow jacket, the gaiters, the crampons, as you hear him crushing the ice, going across, chasing poor young Madeleine. So here it is, and we start the bidding at 1,000, 2,000. I have a bid at 3,000. I'm selling it at 3,000. 4,000 is bid with Mr. Bond. 4,000 is here at 4,000 pounds. 4,200 in Yarmouth, of all places. Welcome. New place at 4,500. 6,000 with David. 6,000. David jumps in at 6,000. 6,500 in Yarmouth. 7,000 in the sale room. 7,500 is here in the sale room at 7,500. New place at 8,000. 8,000 is bid here. 8,500, sir. 9,000 is bid. 9,500. 10,000. You sure, sir? 11,000 is bid. 12,000 is bid. Give me one more. You'll never get another chance. 13,000. 14,000 against you in North Carolina. 15,000 in Yarmouth. Lots of places. 16 in North Carolina. Welcome, America. Good morning, America. 17,000. 17,000 is bid. 18,000 to California. 19,000 to Yarmouth. Come in, sir. Don't hesitate. 20,000 North Carolina. Zeta. 22,000 back to London. In fact, to England, it's Yarmouth. North Carolina, 24. You've got to jump in quicker than that. 24,000 North Carolina. 26,000 on Christie's Live. 28,000 in North Carolina. 28,000. Zeta, give me 30. 30. 30 with Zeta Gibson at 30,000. In North Carolina, give me 32. The UAE jumps in. Thank you. 32,000. 35,000, North Carolina. It's North Carolina versus the UAE. The UAE steps back in at 38,000. Come in, America. 40,000 North Carolina. 42,000 UAE. $45,000 North Carolina. 48,000 UAE. Zeta, give me 50. Right on, Chester, was that you? It's my son here in the aisle. The Bollinger. 48,000. The UAE bid has it against you, North Carolina, against you, Zeta, not yours, Guy. Chester, you coming in? 48,000 to the UAE. Here it is. We all done? 50,000. Gentlemen in the sale room who bid earlier, well done. 50,000. This is an iconic piece of pop culture in every sense, and more than that, actually. It's an extraordinary thing. 50,000. The bid is in the sale room, and it's selling. Against you in the UAE, not in North Carolina, back to the UAE at 55. 60,000 to the sale room. 65 to the UAE. I think the other mask is with Eon, isn't it? And that will never appear. This is the only one, ladies and gentlemen. You won't get another crack at one. 65,000. It's the opening start of the film. It's the... 66,000. I can't take it. I can't take it. I'll take 68. It's yours at 68. 68. Thank you so much. $70,000. You've done that twice now, sir. Every pound goes to refugees, and the gentleman here has given me 75. Refugees, what better cause is there right now? 75,000. Gentleman's bid in the sale room. It's yours, good for you. At £75,000. Another glass of Bollinger. 80,000 is bid. Take your time. You okay holding it? The UAE has it at 80,000 and it's selling against you both here. Last 85,000 is bid. I think you're right, by the way. Don't let it go. I think we all think you're right. It's a wonderful thing. 85,000 against in the UAE. 85,000 is bid here in the main sale room at Christie's, and I'm selling it. The saffin mask at £85,000, ladies and gentlemen, is the bid is here. Are we all done? Last chance. You have it. $38. Well done, and thank you so much, the underbidder, particularly in the UAE. Thank you for joining us. Stay online. So 13 is the Rover Sport SVR stunt car, and here it is, being driven along the coast road in Norway. And here I can open this, the 5-litre V8 supercharged car, Guy, is that right? Yep, very good. And we start at 30,000, 32,000, 35,000, 38 already. At 38,000 for the supercharged Rover Sport at 38,000. At 38,000, looking for 40. At 38,000. 38,000 pounds, pausing. At 38,000, I could open this at 40. Who's coming in here? At 38,000, 40 at the very back of the room. Your bids are seated, and I'm selling it at 40,000 pounds in the back row. At the 40,000, the very back row, surprising your friend there. At 40,000, yes, it's him, he's got it. At 42,000 is bid, gentlemen in the sale rooms. 50,000 is here, sir. Give me 55. 50 I have with Mary Louise. Either of you. 50,000. At 50,000 pounds, 55 in Texas. 55, Texas has it. At 55, the V8 Supercharge. 60,000 in Monaco. Many places around the globe taking part tonight at 60,000 in Monaco. Here it is in Monaco at 60,000. Mary Louise, give me 65. Yes, no? Many bidders, but Monaco has it against you in Texas and against you in the back row at 60,000 pounds. Are we all done? Last chance at 60. You coming in? Alison, Scarlett, you all done? At 60,000. Monaco has it at 60,000 pounds. Sold at 60. 3059 is the number. And all funds from that will go to the Interfilm and London Screen Academy. Congratulations to them as beneficiaries. And now we come to a watch. This is an Omega. Not this one. We're going to bring another one out. There are several Omegas. Let's get the right one. Is it? What are the names of the people? Here on my right is the Seamaster, being worn by Daniel Craig, on the right here. And it's coming out. Peter's on his way. That's all right, Peter. Good to see you. It's always good to have a chat. It's beautiful. This is a stainless steel Seamaster Aquaterra. Anti-magnetic, master coaxial chronometer. Only goes to 500 feet, so free divers that only go 500 rather than 1,000, here's your chance. But a magnificent watch with certificates by Michael, Barbara, Daniel, Reynolds. Here it is, and I have a lot of interest here. I have 3 bids in the book, and I have telephone bidders, so do jump in. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,000 already. I have 18,000. 18,000. Who will give me 19 for the watch? Madam, nice to see you. 19, 20 with me. I have 20. 22. 24. 26 in Texas. 26,000. 28 in London. Against you in Chelmsford, I'm afraid. 30 in Texas. Texas has it. Do jump in. 32 in Japan. Welcome in Japan. 35 here in London. 35 against you in Texas. 38 in Texas. Texas has it at 38,000. 40,000 North Carolina. 42,000 London. At 42, this is like globetrotting. 45,000 in Texas. 48,000 London. 50,000 Japan. 55,000 back to the UK. Christie's Live, 60,000 in Georgia. This is an extraordinary number of places. 65,000 back to Texas. I think we've got 8 locations globally bidding for this, and it's 65. Texas has it against Georgia at the moment. Come back in London. 65,000 to our Texas bidder. 65,000, 70. Here it is to Mary Louise, 70,000. For the Seamaster, 75 in Texas. Texas has it. They're quick on the draw. They have it at 75,000. Georgia, 80,000. 85 to Texas. $85,000 for the Seamaster, being worn here by Daniel Craig at £85,000. Are we all done? A hush descends. Last chance now, 90,000. 90 is here. Barbara, you coming in? You've got a perpetual smile on your face. It's wonderful. We want the cameras to zoom in on you here. At 90,000. 95 to your American friends in Texas. At 95,000. At 95,000 is bid. Against you here. 95,000 is the bid. One more, you're out. 95, Texas has it. Anybody else here on my left? All done then at £95,000. Fair warning, Mary Louise. Texas has it at 95,000. 3165 is your number in Texas. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now's your chance to buy the 60th anniversary Land Rover Defender, the V8 Bond Edition, 8-speed automatic transmission, and a limited edition of 300, which sold out in 24 hours. And only one, ladies and gentlemen, is available of these. And all funds from this sale go to Tusk Trust Limited, who are advancing conservation throughout Africa. So here we go. We can open this as low as 80,000, 90,000, 100 already, at 100, 110,000, at 110,000, looking for 120, at 110,000, at 110,000, 120 is bid, Mr. Bond, 130 is bid, sir. Give me 140, it could be yours. 130 is here against you. Great car, all the money going to research for conservation in Africa. 130,000, the gentleman's bid here. You sure you're sure? You're sure you're sure. 130 then is the gentleman's bid, centre right, at 130,000 and selling, ladies and gentlemen, at 130,000. Last chance. You're out. It's always safest to say that. At 130 is here, gentleman's bid. You have it at 130. Punching the air. Do you have a paddle, sir? Do you have a paddle? Clutching your partner there. Punching the air. Do you have a paddle? Did we give you a number? Here we go. 152 is the number. Well done. Congratulations. And thank you for your bidding earlier. I'm glad that you got that. So lot number 16. Here we have the tactical costume worn by Daniel Craig as James Bond. Another epic and priceless piece of movie memorabilia, because this is the very costume he wears for his final mission as MI6 seek to breach Safin's secret bunker on the island. For those of you who haven't seen it, I won't tell you what happens. It's exciting. And this is the last costume that he wears. And I'm pleased to say that all the funds from the sale of this will go to Backup, which is an extraordinary charity, which I learned about earlier today. And I learned about it from Oliver Thorne. So I asked him whether he could just share with us some of the extraordinary story that he's been through himself and the other people that have experienced similar things that have been supported by this extraordinary charity, Backup. Not a charity that many of you will know. So please, listen in. Over to you, Oliver, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, a really small charity, and I grew up wanting to be James Bond, and I was following those dreams, and I joined the military, but unfortunately, I was really unlucky, and I had a motorcycle accident on weekend leave, and that left me with a spinal cord injury. But little did I know that in the future, I was going to become connected with Barbara Broccoli in another way through a charity that she helped set up called Backup. And Backup was a charity that helped me break down my preconceptions of disability. It was a charity that helped me to learn to ski again. It was also a charity that helped my mum. And ultimately, I think my mum was more affected by my injury than I was. And Backup was there to help support her and everyone around me to help me live my life again. So thank you again for all being here tonight to be able to support the many charities, but especially for this lot tonight. For those bidding on it, you won't be just taking home an incredible piece of history, but you'll be supporting other people like me and other mothers like my mum as well. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And Oliver mentioned to me that the charity supports 1,000 disabled people a year, which I was really struck by. It's incredible, that. What a number. So thank you to Barbara and to the charity for doing this remarkable work. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Craig's final costume. And, of course, the drawing for it. Could I have a quick look at that, Zoe? There he is. Perfect. Handsome chap. So we start the bidding at 5,000, 6,000. I have 7,000 is my bid. At £7,000 is with me. 7,000, 8,000, Mr. Bond. 8,000, 8,000 is here. Give me 8,500 in Pennsylvania. 9,000 is here. 9,000 is bid. 9,500 in Pennsylvania. 10,000, Mr. Bond. At 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20, 22, 24. It's yours, don't bid against yourself. 24 is here. 26, 28, 30, 35, 38, 40. 40 is here, 42, North Carolina. 45, 45,000 for Bond's final suit. Not Daniel Craig's, but Bond's final suit. At least that's what we're led to believe. 48,000, 50,000. 50,000 by the door at £50,000. And 5, that was Mary Louise, I think. Yep. 60. What's your name, sir? Chad. Chad has it at 60,000. Chad on the right at 60,000 against you, Mr. Bond. One more? You can't? Are you sure? Who needs to eat? Take a break. Have another go. 60,000. Chad has it. Looks like he's getting it. Bond's final costume. Here it is at £60,000. Are we all done, David? On the left. Chad, were you starting the clapping there? That's a new one. I've never heard that before. At 60,000. I had a situation in America which I watched where two bidders were bidding against each other, and the chap, such as yourself, stood up and he looked at the other fellow at the back of the room and he says, "You can bid whatever you like. I'm just going to carry on going." Do you remember that in New York? And you're a little bit like that, Chad. So I'm going to do everything I can to try and get Mr. Bond to bid against you. At 60,000, Chad has it at the moment, and you're definitely out. Last chance. Chad has it then at £60,000. Good for you. A magnificent thing to buy. Here it is at 60,000, and it's sold to Chad. What's going on here? There's some inside baseball stuff going on here. Barbara, do you know Chad? Yes, good. He's a good chap. Lucky he's here. He's terrific. What was Chad's paddle number? Does anybody know? 129. 129, thank you. Somebody was concentrating. Well done, Patrick. Lot number 17 is the Jaguar XF stunt car. Here it is, created by Chris Corbold, who joined us earlier. He actually came up with the way in which this whole car would operate in the chase by Bond in his, as he chased Bond rather, in his DB5 through the cobble streets of Matera. Did you actually drive this one, Chris? Did you drive this car, the Jaguar?
Occasionally, yeah.
Occasionally. Is it quick?
I can sign it if you like.
All right, we'll do that. What are the 3 best points about it? What are the 3 best points about this car? Agile.
It chased the DB5 admirably.
Yep.
Stayed up with it to a certain point. It's slightly short on missiles, but
Yeah.
we can fix that.
fix that.
We can fix that if you want.
Right, there you heard it. You're going to get missiles with the Jaguar, guys. Thank you so much, Chris. And all the proceeds, again, go to a fantastic institute for science, this time the Carnegie Institute for Science in the States. So here we go, and I start the bidding here at, what do we say, 20,000, 22,000, 25,000, 28,000? Who'll give me 30 for the Jag? At 28,000, at 28,000 pounds, I'll take 30. At 28,000, who'll open this? At 28,000. 30,000 in Oregon, surely, at 30,000 pounds. Oregon has it at 30,000 and selling at 30,000. Who else wants to jump in? At 30,000. Oregon has it at 30,000. Are we all done for the Jaguar? At 30,000. Could be the buy of the night. At 30. Anybody else coming in? At 30,000. Are we all done? At 30,000. Oregon has it currently against you online there. Oregon has it currently at 30,000. David, you coming in? Patrick, all done at 30,000 pounds. Well done, at 30,000 in Oregon. Thank you, Nick. And so we move to another tactical costume, this time worn by the beautiful Lashana Lynch as Nomi, the other 007, dare I say it, the female 007, and all funds from this object are going to the blood cancer charity ACLT, an incredible charity, and also to Operation Black Vote, OBV, which is levelling out many issues. So here we go, and I can start the bidding here at 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 already, at 5,000. Sorry? 9,000 is yours, David, and you're buying it at the moment at £9,000. At 9,000. There's a paddle up there, but I think it's just being exchanged at £9,000. At £9,000 for Nomi's suit. Are we all done? At 9,000, last chance, the gavel's up at £9,000, David. You have it. 813 is the number. So here we go. The remarkable 007 Special Edition Superleggera. It has 14 miles on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. 14. Not 14,000, just 14 miles. Aston Martins are sold out until 2023. 18 months waiting list. And here you have the brute in the suit, which is how this car's being described. It's a 5.2-litre twin-turbo V12, which is quick, really quick. You're going to leave everybody else standing, but it's an absolutely remarkably beautiful car. So where do we start this? The Royal Foundation of the Prince and Princess of Wales will be the beneficiary. Good for them as they start their new life. And here we start this at £200,000. 200, 220, 240, 260 is here and selling. 260,000, the gentleman on the right here. Your bid, sir, at 260,000. At 260,000, looking for 280. I'm selling, warning to everybody, the gentleman has it here. 260,000, 280,000 with Sumiko. 280 is here, sir. 280,000. One more, sir? 290. Yeah, I'll take it. 290. 300 is with Sumiko, I'm afraid. 300 is here against you, sir. And I sense that Mary-Louise may come in for the brute in the suit. 300,000 is here. Would you like 320, sir? I can take 320. 300 is here. Sir? Would you like the brute in the suit? Not this one. 300 with Sumiko's bidder then. At 300,000 and selling the 007 Special Edition DBS at £300,000. The gavel's up. Here it is at 300,000 and 10. I'll take 10, sir. Done. We've done a deal. 310. 320. Awkward. It's not too late, though. Don't regret. Have a chat, team. I'll have a drink. It's at 320,000. The 007 Special Edition. Every pound goes to the Royal Foundation for the Prince and Princess of Wales. $330? You sure you're sure? Absolutely sure. With no question. 320,000 with Sumiko then, and you're definitely out, Mary Louise. Last chance for the Aston. Not yours, sir. No regrets tomorrow or this evening. You sure? Last chance to everybody else. Anybody else coming in? Sumiko gets it at 320,000. 815. Thank you for your bid, sir, and I admire your resolve. Well done. Lot number 20 is the first of 6 lots to celebrate 6 bonds, ladies and gentlemen. This is really to celebrate Sir Sean Connery, and I think that a member of the family, Saskia, is here today. Saskia, where are you? There's Saskia in the 3rd row. Welcome. And I gather, Saskia, that the Scottish Film Foundation is the benefactor that you've chosen for this. Well done. So the Scottish Youth Film Foundation will be the benefactors. And here it is, the 5-night stay at GoldenEye, kindly donated by Chris Blackwell and Marika Kessler. And thank you so much to them. Just as a point of interest, back in 1955, we sold Ian Fleming's typewriter here at Christie's. His typewriter made £55,000 in 1955. So for those of you that have bought objects in the sale today, just think on. In 1955, there were people that were prepared to spend actually £56,000 at Christie's. That was his gold-plated typewriter. It still is the world record for a typewriter, by the way. It's probably the greatest record that still exists, but there we go. A memorable moment for us here at Christie's. And another one here tonight. So I'm going to start the bidding on the 5-night stay at GoldenEye, hosted by Chris Blackwell at 16, 18, 20, 22,000, 22. Who would like to go to the home of Bond? All 18 Bond books were written there. 25,000 is here in the front row. At 25,000, next bid would be 28. At 25,000. I have 25,000 up front. 007 has it. 28,000. 30,000. 32,000, Michael. 35,000. 38,000. One more. 38,000 is holding here with Sumiko's buyer against you, Michael, 007. No pressure. The paddle is worth 40,000. Barbara? Let them have it. You say let them have it? You sure you're sure? I can see that. That's fair enough. At 38,000, Sumiko's buyer then has the 5-night stay at the home of James Bond. Here it is, 38,000, 40,000 to Chad. That lad, Chad, he's not bad. Well done, Chad. 40,000. 42 with Sumiko. Make us glad, Chad. 42,000 against you. One more? You sure you're not? Thank you so much for the extra bid. Michael, thank you for your bid. 42,000. Sumiko's clients will be spending 5 nights at GoldenEye. Sold. 42,000. What's the number? 815. Thank you, all of you. So lot 21 is another Amiga wristwatch. This is probably the one that was brought in slightly earlier by Peter. Is it being shown? Here it is, the stainless steel Seamaster diver. In fact, one of them is yellow gold, the other is stainless steel, so there's 2 of them in this lot. Limited edition from On Her Majesty's Secret Service. And Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation will be the benefactors from this. So I start the bidding here for this Lazenby signed presentation box and so on. I'm just trying to look at where I should start here. I'm looking at Adrian at 26, 28, 30, 32,000. 35 with Nick Finch. Ha. Where was that, sir? 40. Well done, sir. Right at the back. 45. 45 with Nick Finch. 48, sir. You sure? You're out. Thank you. 50 is here. 55 in a new place. Nick's out. You have it. He's out. Adrian might not be. 55. 60, he's back in. Give me one more. 2 watches. Wonderful things. Historic works. 60 is here. You coming back in, sir, at the back there? Thank you for your bid earlier. 60,000, 65 could take them. 65, Jan, thank you. 65. 70. I heard fingers crossed earlier. Go on, sir. 70. One more? There's never a point of looking at the bidder. There's only the person, the new buyer. 70,000. And 5. New place. Gentlemen bid on the watches before. Well done, sir. This is a chance. Let's see if we can do this one. 75,000. 80. 5.
85 against that page. Will I go 90? Are you sure? No, thank you, sir.
Sounds good. 85,000. Gentlemen centre of the room that missed the last group. At 85, the man that bought the watches, or bid for the watches earlier, 85,000. Jan, are you coming back in? Yes, no? Chad, are you coming in? Yes? You don't have to bid if I ask you. 90. I'm afraid it's with the gentleman here at 90, sir. On the and you're shaking your head? Give me one more. 95. Good. Thank you for your bid. Give me 100. $95,000, pausing for you. Last chance. The gavel's up. Never too late. One more. Go on. Look at one more. The crowd's getting up. $95,000 is the offer in the centre of the room, and I'm selling. Last chance, sir. You bid 90. 95 is here. One more. Sold to you, sir. 95. Was it paddle 30? 30? Yes. Look at that. Perfect. Now then, we go to a much-awaited object here. We sold a few Fabergé eggs over the years here at Christie's. I suspect that UNICEF will be very happy at the end of tonight. Roger Moore, actually, Sir Roger Moore, who appeared in the film, was one of the greatest ambassadors that UNICEF ever had. I organised a charity sale here for René Gaffé, and he came to join us for that sale. Wonderful, wonderful person. He was obviously knighted for his UNICEF work. It's lovely to have Carol Ashby, I think, is in the audience here tonight. Carol, are you here? There she is. That's you, Carol. You were the cheering earlier. Let's hope you're going to be cheering in a moment. This is the one you want, is it? Oh, my Lord. Never tell an auctioneer that. Carol, listen, you better come and have a coffee with me tomorrow, and I'll just... Are you prepared, sir? You could disappoint Carol tonight. You're going to have to go all the way. Okay. So UNICEF is going to be the benefactor. They're a fantastic, fantastic charity, as all of ours are tonight. This is the Asprey Fabergé egg from Octopussy. And I have got 10 telephones. I have also got 4 bids in the book. Look at all these guys. They're all ready to go. But I've got Carol in the front row. Are you ready here? Ready to go? Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 35. Now you can go. 35. 35,000. 38,000. 40,000. $42 I have. 45 I have. 45 is bid in the sale room, and here comes Adrian. 48,000 is bid on Christie's Live. Where's that? Thank you. 50,000 is bid. 55,000 in Georgia. 60,000 in the sale room. 60,000, 65,000 in Texas. 70,000 in London. Sweden is out. 75,000 Georgia. 80,000 London. Sweden come back in. Texas at 85. London at 90. Sweden at 95. Heja Sverige. 100,000. 110 to Texas. Come in Sweden. 120 to London. A pause. The Fabergé egg by Asprey at 120,000. To the sale room, the gentleman's bid, center of the room.
Bidding left, sir.
130,000, Heja Sverige. 140 in the sale room, new place. 150 in the sale room. 160 in the sale room. $170 behind you, sir. $180,000. $190,000. $200,000. Would you like 220, sir? 200 I have. 6th row. 220. 220,000. Probably had 15 bidders. It's with you, holding with you, sir. Come back in Sweden or America. 220,000, center of the sale room. I have not had one telephone bid yet. Are you coming in on the phones? 220,000, gentleman's bid in the center of the room. Here at Christie's in London. The Fabergé egg by Asprey, being held here by Adrian, at 240,000. In the same place, front right. Here it is. The octopusy egg. Commemorating Roger Moore. $260,000. You won't see another. $260,000 against you in Sweden, against you in America. The gentleman's bid is here. It's not yet sold. Center of the room, here at Christie's, the gavel's up. Fair warning at 260,000. The phones are out. Patrick, you're out. All done. And here. Fair warning, 260 is here. Selling then at £260,000 here at Christie's. Down it goes. Fabulous. Hold on to your horses. We have 3 lots to go. And of course, we have the live sale on Christie's Live, which closes in around a week's time. So look out for that. But we've got 3 objects to go. This is from License to Kill, Tim Dalton. This is the single-breasted dinner jacket and trousers, which is showing, I think, at the back of the sale room on the left. And I opened the bidding here at 2,000, 4,000, 6,000 I have at £6,000. 6,000 is my bid at 6,000. Who'll give me 8? 8,000 with Zita, 10,000 with me. 10,000 I have. Give me 11,000. 11,000 is bid. You have it at 11,000. The suit at 11,000 pounds. 12,000 is here with Amelia. 12,000 with you at 12,000. 12,000 pounds. 13,000 is bid. Bond 14. 15, 16, 17, 18 on Christie's Live. Welcome to our new bidder on Christie's Live, 18. 19 with Zita Gibson here in the sale room, who helped to organise the sale at £19,000. You sure you're out, sir? 20,000, paddle 131, up goes the paddle. At £20,000. Oh no, at 20,000. On my right, you have it. This will be a great moment. I hope you get this. At 20,000, are we all done? Last chance to sell room, all done. David, you're out. You're out online. Last chance at £20,000. All done. You have it at 20,000. So, can I ask your Christian name? Your Christian name is? John. John, thank you. I won't call you Mr. Bond anymore. You've got your suit. That's it. You can turn up as Mr. Bond to every event you want now. Well done. Thank you so much for the bid. So we move to The World Is Not Enough, the Q jet boat. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pierce Brosnan's masterpiece. And as I looked out of the saloon, there was one person who was smiling the broadest here, Samantha Bond, Pierce's moneypenny, who joins us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Guy, remind me, what engine does this have in it? A V8 engine is powering this sort of early form of a jet ski, screaming along the Thames in those shots. And it is the boat that was specifically used as a stunt boat. It's been drained of its petrol and its oil, so it needs a little bit of refurbishment, doubtless. But it is an amazing piece of kit. For those of you that are into speed, go for it. 12,000, 14,000, 16,000. I have a bid at 18,000 for the speedboat, an iconic object. Madam, you have it at 20. On the aisle at 20,000, the ladies bid. 22,000 against you, I'm afraid. 24,000 against you, madam. Gentleman's bid at 24, 26 on Christie's Live. Against you both in the sale room, 26. 28 in Sweden, Heja Sverige, 28,000. 30,000, the ladies bid at £30,000. 30 is the bid for the speedboat at 30,000. Ladies bid on the aisle at 30,000. 32,000 is here. 35,000 new place. Charlotte, not yours, at 35,000. 38 is Charlotte's. Madam, are you sure you're out? 38 is here. This is unique, and this is the piece that was used in the movie, and it's probably the most iconic piece of equipment that was made in that film, used in that film rather. 38,000 is here. Sir? 38,000, Charlotte, you have it then at 38,000 for the speedboat, at 40,000 back to the UK, at 40,000. 42,000 is bid. Against you in Sweden, it's here in London at 42,000. Give me 45 in Sweden. 42 I have at 42,000. 45,000 is here on my left. On the telephone at 45. 48 could take it. 45 I have. 48 in Sweden. 50,000. 50,000 is here, facing you all at £50,000. 50,000. Are we all done? 55 could take it. 55 with Mary Louise just ahead of you on Christie's Live. 55,000. It's extraordinary the amount of competition at 55,000. 65,000 is bid now in Sweden. At 65,000. Back to you in Sweden, you have it. At 65,000. 70,000 is here. Back to our London bidder at 70,000. 70,000 is bid. Would you like 75? 70 I have here at 70,000. Anybody else coming in then? At 70,000. Winding up then at 75,000 back to Sweden. Sweden has it at 75,000. 80 could take it. 75,000. You have it in Sweden at 80,000 back to our London bidder at £80,000. Are we all done? 80 is the bid. Here in London with Mary Louise. 85 we go on at 85,000. 90,000 at 90,000. For the Q jet boat is at 90 to our London bidder against you in Sweden. Give me 95. A pause. 95. Thank you. At 95,000. 100,000 is bid here. A round of applause, please, for 100,000 on my right. And it's the Prince's Trust that will be benefiting from this. The Prince's Trust at £100,000. A pause for Sweden at 100,000. Selling then, not yours in Sweden, I'm afraid. Selling here to our London bidder at £100,000. Sold at 100,000. What's the total then?
So far, we're with premium, we are at 5,985,000.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just to give you a little bit of an idea of where we've got to. How far, where do you think we've got to, Barbara? 4. I thought you said 4. We're about to break £6 million tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to all of you. Just remember that. Thanks to you. And we're not done yet. So here we are at 5,985,000 according to Nick. I hope you've done your maths right, Nick. Nick's been my right-hand man for so many years as an auctioneer. We've done amazing things together, but this has been a very, very special night. We've sold Salvatore Mundis, we've sold Modigliani's, we've sold all sorts of things, Rockefeller sale, but this is a really special night for us. Thank you all for joining us. Here we go. The Triumph Scrambler 1,200cc XE stunt motorcycle. If any of you ride motorbikes and you think you're a bit quick, these guys rode this bike through the streets. I mean, tell us, what was that like riding this bike at high speeds? Please, both of you, over to you.
Very entertaining. Very entertaining and privileged to do it. That's the main thing, but it certainly brought a smile to my face, and I was chuckling the whole way through, I'm not going to lie. So the bike got passed from various rider to rider, but no, with total commitment and enjoyment.
So can I ask you, what are the 3 great things to mention about this bike, sir? What would you say? What are the special elements? I mean, Triumph bikes are a great English classic anyway, but this particular bike, it's a beast, isn't it? Tell us about it.
It's an incredible beast. I'm not going to mention the time I flooded it and drowned it in Scotland. We'll skip that bit. But apart from that, it did everything we threw at it. We raced it to an inch of its life, and we really did as well. On the action 3, 2, 1, go, we've raced each other for years, all our lives, and we've grown up together, and to be still here in a film like this.
That's why I said together. We are privileged.
Yeah, very privileged.
But no, absolutely, as I say, fantastic that Daniel's behind it as well, and everyone from the productions and everything. It was, it made an old man really happy.
It is the original bike. It's downstairs. As you leave tonight, you'll see it in the windows of Duke Street. I think it weighs something like 220 kilos, doesn't it, this thing? It's a real monster. And when you fire it up, it sounds like a sort of a Spitfire or a Harley Davidson, but just a bit better. So here we go. And we've got somebody who's an absolute petrol head here on the bike front, Lord Snowdon. I'm hoping that David's going to give me a bid. I'm going to start here at 16,000, 17,000, 18,000. David, give me 19,000. There it is, David, at 19,000. 20,000 is bid now. At 20,000, 21, 22 I have. At 22,000, 24,000 online. 26,000 at 26,000 for the Triumph. 26,000 is bid in the sale room, not yours online. 28,000 on Christie's Live. 30,000 is here. 32,000 is bid. 34,000 is bid. 36,000 is bid. 38,000 on Christie's Live, 40,000 back to the sale room, 45,000 I'll take for the lady at the very back of the room. 50,000 to another lady on my right here. It's Sumiko this time at 50,000, 55,000 on Christie's Live for the Triumph at £55,000. The last lot of tonight's sale is at 60,000 now. At 60,000 for the Seven Hospice, 65,000 for the Seven Hospice. 70,000 for the Seven Hospice. 75,000. Give it 80, come on. Adrian? Sir, you have 450 people watching you in the sale room, and you probably have about 250,000 people on Christie's Live. Would you like 80,000?
Nobody else has come in yet. It's your moment. Would you like to bid 80,000?
75,000 is the bid. Here it is. Adrian, here's your chance. Anybody else coming in now? At 75,000, I'm selling it. David, are you coming in? At 75,000, are we all done? The very last lot of tonight's sale, 80,000 is bid with Jan in the sale room. Thank you. Straight back at you, 85. 85 is bid. This is the one. 90? I have 85. It's not yours in the sale room. You're out, Adrian. I will ask Daniel to write you a personal letter, and these boys will take you out and teach you how to ride it. £85,000. 90 could take it, otherwise I'm selling it to our Christie's Live bidder. The Triumph 1200 XE Stunt motorcycle. An icon, a great object. And I'm selling it, last chance, we all done, at £85,000. £90. Thank goodness, 90,000 is with you. We have got 100 online. Thank you so much. And 110 in a new place online. Are you all done? You sure you're sure? Thank you for your patience. Here it is then at 110,000. Very last lot of tonight's sale, ladies and gentlemen, is selling here to the Christie's Live bidder. Thank you all for joining us. Have a great night. Thank you.
Barbara and I just...
I'm just going to... Could I just ask you to pause before you leave the room? Here we have the geniuses. There are Michael and Barbara who would like to have a quick word with you. We've raised 6.1 million tonight. Over to you, Michael and Barbara.
Well, thank you. Is this on? Can they hear me? Is this on? Yeah. So I just want to say that this has been a fantastic evening for us. It's been beyond our wildest expectations. This we've had 4 auctions in the career of last 30 years or so, and everyone's been done by Christie's. It's been fantastic, and this is the most successful, and we still have 36 lots to go in the online auction. So this is incredible. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much. It's really moved me to tears. Thanks so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and good night.